Right. What this shit is, yeah, is I wrote some stuff down. I've written one, two, three, four, five, six things down. I'll tell you what they are. One is work, just the word work. The other is talk. Um, Third is get fucked off. Um, Fifth, you'd think it contradicts get fucked off, but it doesn't. It is stay fully present. And by that I mean have no thoughts. Try to empty the mind of thoughts. Stay fully present. Next one is allow anger and a small trigger. And that's for when I feel like I'm being stomped on, you know. And how, because like the fifth one is never go into a trigger. Never go into a trigger. You know, like somebody will say something and you'll feel it. It'll just go whoosh, right? Well, this is what happened to me when I was down Ferry Meadows. Some girl said to me, lay him out, yeah. And I just kind of just stepped around the trigger safely, escaped it. And I don't want to go into that too much, but I was in a really good space at that time. So like there seems to be like a contradiction between allow anger and a small trigger, and never go into a trigger. I think the difference is never go into a trigger when fuck it. You know, I think I finally got to the point. There are no fucking rules. You know, no, there is, and I'll explain it. When I feel like, okay, so I was in Morrison's, yeah, having omelette, chips, and beans, right? And I made a video about this, and I got triggered. I got triggered in a way that made me feel like I was being soft, like I wasn't being strong enough. I just felt, it's like, it was automatic, you know. I knew I would be being soft if I didn't get angry, and allow myself to be triggered a little bit. I would have been soft, right? And I have to be sure that I'm being real here, you know, because I'm painting it out like there's a difference between knowing when to get triggered and when not to get triggered. And someone triggered me. No, they didn't trigger me. I moved around the trigger. I got away from it. He said, "Fool," you know, to me, like, for being trans, you know, fool. He was of that subculture or culture of, like, he was very narrow-minded. That's my opinion. He came across as that kind of person. So naturally, he feels I'm a fool for stepping outside of a very narrow reality, if you see what I mean. And I, like it says, never go into a trigger. I didn't go into that trigger. I ignored it. I was safe. I was safe from the trigger. I was calm. I was relaxed. I was confident, you know, and all the rest of it, I was fine. So let me just read them again. Work. I'd actually like to add another one, which is I don't like to watch TV. I don't like to watch TV. I got fucked off for about half an hour. You know, I was fucked off, right? And then I started watching this fucking amazing program. Fucking amazing. I'll tell you what it's called, but it's on my phone, so I can't really I can't fuck with that. But it's on Sky Go anyway, and it's the one on the left. When you go down, it's the one on the left. It's about this girl. She's a reporter. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help you. But if you've seen it, it's about a girl. She's a reporter. She goes into the small town where she came from, and there's this murder. And I've watched it about halfway through, up to the point where they're searching for the body. And one of my biggest ones, see, because the good thing about my videos is I don't have to be right. I feel that it's not necessary to be right for me to be able to express myself fully. You know what I mean? I mean, this get fucked off thing, it's similar to allow anger and a small trigger. You know, it's similar. And like I say, I was fucked off for about half an hour before I watched this, what you call it? Well, I can't remember what it's called. But it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. But, like, I'm just not drawn to the TV shit, you know. Not even YouTube, really. And so what I'm talking about that may or may not be the truth is that I feel that I've learned to sit here, right, looking out my window. I've got a nice view. I've got the washing machine on. I've got my trainers in it. And keep my mood up with, like, coffee and CBD. Have a vape. And my mood's up, right? So, you know, I'm just chilling. I'm not watching TV. I'm not listening to radio. I'm not, you know, I'm not doing any kind of media. It's just me in silence, you know. And I can't remember how long it's been that I've been living like this. I mean, I think it's relevant that I go out in the day. I always go down to Ferry Meadows or Shop Mobility. That's the work. Work is at the top of my list. For health, for my health. I'm speaking from my story. For my health, work is top of my list. And when I'm not working, I'll go down Ferry Meadows and I may walk around the lakes, but I prefer to walk down Castaway, not Castor, our Walton Way. I just feel they're better vibes down there. You know, it's full open countryside, you know. So let me look at my list again. Talk. Talk for me is a difficult one. But I've made so much progress with that it doesn't trouble me. You know, I know that it's quite, you know, I've learned that it's quite easy after 4 months, 6 months of like working, to start to sort of like express myself with what I'm saying, you know, say things that are like interesting, you know, not speak just for the sake of speaking and sound to be honest, like a bad person, you know. Stay fully present. I do. Sometimes. Sometimes I will keep all thought out of my mind. This is from Melanie Beckler. It's an old video of hers. It's about the angel number 111. And it is to stay fully present, keep away from all thought, and make a connection with the universe. And that's how to get like a download of like how to tap into or connect to my authenticity, my creativity, my everything that is good that is in me, you know. These short times that I do this, they boost my powers in that respect, you know. So the anger, allow anger and a small trigger. I made a video about that, so I'm not going to go into that too much. But never go into a trigger. I'll tell you where that. Oh, I've got to end this video. I've got a minute left to end this video, so I don't feel like I've concluded it properly, but I'm going to end it here. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.